Hi everyone, welcome to August's What's New in Beauty video. In this video, I show you brand new products that are on the market or going to be released soon, as well as some items that are just new to my collection, not necessarily new on the market. This helps give you a sneak peek of upcoming or just published reviews, and just is fun to see what's upcoming, what I've tried recently, etc. There's also a giveaway that is either being run already or will be upcoming very soon for some Juvia's Place items. This look is mostly using Juvia's Place products also, so if you are interested in how I created this look, as well as interested in learning my substantive thoughts about the products themselves, please make sure you go check out that video. If it's already published, I will link it in the upper left-hand corner. I will do the same for any product that I have already published reviews for, so that you can conveniently click over to them if you want to know more in-depth thoughts about any of the things that I show you in this video. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any videos like this. And if you wouldn't mind following Allura Beauty on Instagram, the handle is in the description box below, as well as links to many other things that will help you find out where to purchase these products or discount codes or anything else related to what I show you in this video. All right, without further delay, let's get into looking at what's new in beauty for August 2018. So like I mentioned, I did a exclusive video using a ton of Juvia's Place products. These are really stunning palettes. For the most part, I really enjoyed getting to experience this brand, which I haven't ever used before that video, so please go check that out. And if you want to win some of these palettes, then the details for how you would enter, you must be subscribed, but you also need to do a couple of other things. Just make sure you go check out that video. Another collection that was recently released was with Dose of Colors. This is the I Love Sara E, I think that's how you say her name, collection, which includes not only lip products, but also this eyeshadow palette and some highlighters. And I, for the most part, had positive things to say also. So if you want to see the swatches for these items, as well as my in-depth review, then you can go click over to see that too. Hopefully you've already seen the review and swatches for L'Oreal's Infallible Magic Pigments for the eyes. Now I will be doing a review for the shades that are for the lips, and I want to let you know that the lip shade that I'm wearing in this video is one of those pigment to cream items. This is in the shade Desired, which is very unique because it's a peachy pink, but then it has a glossy sheen. I really, really love this color. So if you are interested in seeing how this formula works and what the shades look like, then stay tuned. That video should go up shortly. Hourglass's newest eye product is their Scattered Light Glitter eyeshadows. I think these are around $29 each, and they have a cushiony formula. All of them are metallic. You can't really see on the very outer corner. I dabbed one of the shades on here. I don't actually remember which shade it is. This is the shade Blaze, but I will be swatching, if I haven't already published a dedicated video, so that you can see all the new shades and what the finishes look like and what the colors look like, so you can decide for yourself what shade you would want to purchase for yourself. For my under eye, I have been using the new concealer from First Aid Beauty. This is called the Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. The shade that I used is 3 Light. And actually when I applied it, I thought, oh, this is going to be too dark, but it blended out beautifully. I have really been enjoying this concealer. It is liquidy and kind of a little watery on the texture, but it yet maintains enough creaminess and enough firmness to give you coverage. I only did 1 layer for my under eyes and I covered them really well. I tend to have more darkness on this eye. Now that I'm looking in the viewfinder, it's switch. So under one of my eyes I have darker areas that I have to layer, so I did put an extra layer on that area and it covers it up beautifully. It has not been creasing or caking. It doesn't look heavy. It blends right into the skin. This is a fantastic formula. It has avocado oil in it, vitamin E in it. The one thing I would say is the shade range is pretty limited. They do offer a good number of dark shades, but in terms of the tone and the variation, you might be kind of boxed in depending on what kind of skin color and tone you have, because there aren't a ton of shades in this range, unfortunately. But otherwise, in terms of the formula itself, I'm very impressed. I've really been liking this concealer. So thank you to First Aid Beauty for sending this over for me to try. MAC's newest eyeshadow formula comes in the Dazzle Shadow Liquid version. There are 10 total shades of these. I have already published a dedicated video to swatch all 10 shades for you so that you can decide which shade you would like to purchase, if any of them. This is a liquid formula. I think some of the shades are much better than the other ones. So if you want more details on that, please make sure you go check that video out. I did have a certain opinion of the more glittery shades in that video, but to be fair, on my lids, I did dab on Not Afraid to Sparkle. So that's on top of the powder shadows that I used from the Juvia's Place palettes. I dabbed that on before this video on the major part of the mobile lid, and it's been working really nicely. So as a topper, I think these do work quite well. You've probably already seen the review video for the L'Oreal and Camila Cabello collaboration collection. If you haven't, please go check it out. I do really enjoy the shades. They're not particularly unique. A lot of people have commented that these are shades that have already been released by L'Oreal, but just under different names, and that totally could be true. But if you haven't purchased the similar shades already, I think it is a very nice collection, especially with the eyeshadows. The lip glosses are not as exciting, but let's go ahead and put this lip dew on top because it's kind of a similar tone. Give us a little bit of a glossy finish. This is the shade Serendipity. They smell so good. All right, so there you go. Check out the video if you haven't already. And last thing in terms of pure makeup, we have Urban Decay's Lo-Fi, what are these called? Lip Mousse. I did a dedicated swatch video for all the shades in there. The packaging is really neat because you open it up and then this applicator slips out here. So in that video, my first impression was kind of meh. Actually, in using them and wearing them, I'm more impressed by this formula. I do actually really enjoy it and I really like the colors. Do I still think it's really worth the price point? Not necessarily, but I don't think you'll regret purchasing one of these shades if you like the shade in particular. Oh my gosh, I am sweating. Let's get through this before I melt. I have another skincare item from Colorscience. Recently, I've been using their SPF 50 tinted, it is slightly tinted sunscreen for the face, and I've really been enjoying that. I think I showed that in my last What's New in Beauty video, if you haven't seen that one. They sent over a product, but this time it's for the body. So this is the Sunforgettable Total Protection Body Shield, an SPF 50 also. And similar to the product for the face, this has a formula that just really sinks into the skin. If you've ever had trouble with your sunscreen being greasy or heavy or leaving like a really noticeable sheen, oily finish, you will really like this sunscreen for the body. It is super thin and liquidy. It's going to give you such good protection because it's full spectrum. SPF 50 is a strong level of SPF protection, but it just becomes one with the skin. It feels, you can feel it, and you might think it feels maybe slightly oily, but it is just purely moisturizing. Look at that. There's no glossy, oily, slick sheen to it. I mean, look at my face. My face is sweaty and oily. My hand is not after applying this sunscreen. So this is a beautiful formula. They were really kind enough to send along not only this for me to try out, but also one of their bronzers. This is the Santa Fe bronzer, and they wanted to provide for my viewers a special coupon code to get one of these bronzers free. It is with a $100 purchase, so you know it is kind of a higher threshold in order to get one of these. But you know, Colorscience is a slightly more expensive brand, so if you buy a couple items, you may be able to get a bronzer like this for free. I will put that again in the description box for you to use if you are going to purchase some of these sun products anyway and want to get a free bronzer as a bonus. Another skincare item, this is from Illuma by Image Skincare. This is the Intense Brightening Eye Cream. It comes in a pump dispenser like this, and it includes a bunch of fantastic skincare ingredients. These are ingredients that would be good for all over your skin, but it is intended for the eye area specifically. Licorice root extract, some vitamin C, other vitamins and other antioxidants for the skin, retinol palmate, so a little bit of vitamin A in there also, just a ton of other stuff that is really nice for the skin and to help illuminate the under eye area. All right, and some really neat items from Scentbird. If you don't know what Scentbird is, they are a monthly subscription fragrance company. At least that's what they started out as. And way back when, not way back when, but a few years back on my channel, I used to do unboxings for Scentbird and try out some of their fragrances. And I still very much think that that's a very cool program if you are someone who likes fragrances and likes to rotate them out a lot. But what I wanted to talk about is more recently, they have added bath care items. And so I was very interested in those. So they sent along one of their foaming shower creams. This apparently is one of the most popular scents in Earl Grey and Blackberry. Oh, that is a beautiful scent. Not too overwhelming, very soothing and kind of warm. They also sent along the Melting Lip Balm in Raw Honey. I didn't even know that they had this. Ooh, it comes with a nice metal applicator. Oh yeah, it has that beautiful, not glossy formula, but more of like a juicy, almost gel type of formula to it. Oh, it smells so good. Sugary honey. So definitely interested in trying that out. They sent over a rose and Prosecco hand cream. Let's see how this smells. Ooh, I'm not a huge fan of rose itself, but oh, that is a lovely scent also. Pretty, I would say, medium to strongly fragranced. And last, maybe one of the things I am most excited about is they have candles. These Scentbird Vanilla Bean and Heliotrope candle. That's this scent. Comes in a tin packaging. Oh my God. Oh, I love that scent. That's what it looks like inside. I don't know if you're curious about that, but go check them out. If you're someone who used to use Scentbird and you didn't realize they had bath care stuff and candles, go look at their website. They have a lot of different fragrances and a lot of different offerings. So something may be of your interest. Thank you to Scentbird for sending these also. Speaking of things that smell beautiful, oh, this, I think it's a new scent by Nest. This is the Ocean Mist and Sea Salt Reed Diffuser. You guys, look at how beautiful this thing is. Oh, look how beautiful it looks. This scent is beautiful for summer. It has scents of sea salt, coconut, and white tea. So it is perfect. The thing that I love also about these fragrances, oh, just want to show you the Reed diffusers. If you don't know how to use these, you place these in here and then the fragrance kind of travels up these diffusers and diffuses into the room. But what I was saying is the thing that I love about the fragrances that Nest has for the Reed diffusers is that they're alcohol free. I have a pretty sensitive nose, and even though I do enjoy some fragrances that you spritz on your body, I do usually end up with most fragrances getting a headache. I think that I'm sensitive to the alcohol base to a lot of fragrances that are out there. So I love the fact that this is alcohol free. It's also going to help it diffuse more slowly because the more alcohol there is, the more it kind of evaporates into the air more quickly. So obviously you would put this without the top. I have to transport this, so I'm keeping the top on, but the fragrance is beautiful. The packaging is beautiful, and I really like the alcohol free formula too. So thank you to Nest for sending this along. It's going on my dresser. And if you haven't checked out Nest's other fragrances, they have regular fragrances too, like for the body. Make sure you go check them out. And last but never least, we have a new nail polish collection from probably my favorite nail polish brand, Zoya. We are ramping up for fall, so this is their upcoming fall 2018 collection. Here are the shades up close. And then here are the shades for what the colors, or swatches for what the colors are supposed to look like. So as with most Zoya collections, you're going to get a mixture of these glittery finishes to these more metallic finish shades, and then your cream color shade. All right, that's what's new in beauty for August 2018. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.